Listen, life is like a goddamn video game. Every level is designed to frustrate the shit out of you until you learn the mechanic. You're supposed to fail the boss fight the first few times. That's called feedback, not failure. Kids know this instinctively. A toddler falls flat on their face 300 times while learning to walk, and never once do they cry. Guess I'm just not a walker. Adults trip once. They declare the universe unfair, and that's bullshit. So here's the reframe. Every so-called failure is just the nervous system saying, update required. You don't avoid it, you download it. Otherwise, you're like someone refusing to update their phone, because I like the old version. Meanwhile, the app stops working, the screen freezes, and you're left holding a dead brick, while everyone else is FaceTiming in VR. The karma of not learning, eternal lag. Now let's chunk down to taking action for clarity. Waiting until it's perfect. It's like standing in front of a foggy mirror, demanding to see your reflection before you breathe. No, you breathe, it clears, you move. Life reveals the next step. Science says your brain works like Google Maps. It doesn't light up the entire journey. It gives you the first turn. Refuse to move. You don't get turn 2. Action is clarity. Inaction is mental constipation. Owning your emotional state. It's like being a DJ at your own nightclub. You can either let some drunk asshole hijack the playlist, external circumstances, or you can grab the damn auxiliary cord and put on music that gets the crowd, your nervous system, moving how you want. Breath, movement, physiology. That's the switchboard. Science, your vagus nerve, is literally the control cable between emotions and body. If you slump, breathe shallow, you're sending panic signals upstairs. Stand tall, breathe deep. You're reprogramming the system live. The karma of not owning it. You live as a puppet pulled by every passing hand. Building rapport. Look, connection. It's like tuning forks. Hit one, the other vibrates. Mirror someone's energy, they feel seen. Break rapport. It's like two guitars out of tune. Every note grates. Here's the trick. People don't remember your words. They remember how you tune their nervous system. That's charisma in action. That's why the strongest frame always wins. People join the frame that feels most stable, like animals seeking the biggest tree in a storm. Living authentically. Stop being a counterfeit coin. You'll pass a few hands, but the machine, it always spits you back. Real gold attracts, because it can't be faked. Science again, mirror neurons fire when someone is congruent. Bullshit repels on a cellular level. Curiosity and adaptability. Think of a river. Rigid rocks crack. Flexible water flows around everything. Curiosity asks, what else could this mean? That question is a crowbar that opens locked doors in your mind. Without it, you stay trapped in a single room, wondering why life feels like a prison. Committing to the present. The past is a movie reel. The future is a trailer. Neither are happening. The now is the only screen playing. Regret is paying rent on a house that you moved out of years ago. Anxiety is paying rent on a house you might never move into. Science says your prefrontal cortex, it only lights up with full power when anchored in the present. The karma of not doing this, eternal buffering, no play. Beliefs shape your reality. Your brain is a projector, not a camera. If the movie sucks, it's not the world, it's your real. You're enough. Ever seen a baby try to justify existing? No. They come out screaming, "Here I am, bitches." You just got talked out of it by a bunch of insecure adults. Reality is malleable. Perception is Play-Doh. You squeeze it one way, monsters, another way, flour. Failure is feedback. Airplanes are off course 90% of the flight. The pilot just keeps adjusting. That's life. Your energy is magnetic. Ever notice how one joyful idiot can light up the whole room? Science calls it emotional contagion. Your nervous system, it's a Wi-Fi hotspot. People respond to how you make them feel. Nobody remembers the speech, but they remember goosebumps. The strongest frame wins. Weak frames get absorbed. Strong frames absorb. You decide. Reframe the challenges. Like swapping the lens in a camera. Same scene, new clarity. Dissociation. Like climbing the bleachers to watch your own game. Suddenly, the play makes sense. Anchoring. Like bookmarking a web page of confidence. You can click it at any time. Storytelling. The Trojan horse for truth. People's defences drop when it's just a story. Modelling excellence. Success leaves fingerprints. Copy them. Pattern interrupts. Ever slapped your TV when it glitched and suddenly it worked? That's your brain too. The identities you should embody. Be the adventurer. Life is an exploration. Be the relentless leader, cutting through bullshit like a machete in the jungle. Be the charismatic influencer. Fun, playful, magnetic. Be the mysterious maverick. Not everything on display. Be the authentic hero. Your values carved in stone. So why do people get stuck? Because they confuse comfort with safety. Comfort zones, they're padded cells. They drain your spirit while pretending to protect it. Limiting beliefs, they're like viruses, parasitic code running without your consent. You got them from parents, teachers, society, and unless you interrupt the damn program, you'll keep running Windows 95 while the world has moved on. Follow this path. You become a force, magnetic, free, respected. You walk into rooms and change atmospheres. You get knocked down, you laugh, you stand up stronger. Relationships deepen, money flows easier. You live as the author, not the side character. Ignore it. You stay in the hamster wheel, complaining about motion without progress. You keep handing your power to circumstances. Your story becomes excuses written in invisible ink that no one reads. So here's the hard truth. Life is handing you clay. You either shape it with your beliefs, or you let it rot in the rain. Karma isn't mystical, it's cause and effect. You plant excuses, you harvest regret. You plant action, you harvest clarity. You plant presence, you harvest peace. And the science, the spirit, the psychology, they're all saying the same thing. Own your frame, own your state, own your life. Because the only other option is wasting it. And that, my child, is the only true failure.